Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will learn about adaptation in animals. Animals live everywhere on the earth. There are many kinds of animals. Animals live in their habitat. A habitat is a natural place which provides them with food, water, shelter, and the right kind of environment they need to live. Animals are found in all places or habitats. Some places are very hot and dry, whereas some places are very cold. Some places on earth have a lot of water and other places have very little water. Not all animals can survive in all places. Adaptation is the physical or behavioral characteristic of an organism that helps an organism to survive better in the surrounding environment. Like plants, animals also have certain body features and habits that help them to live comfortably in their habitats. Adaptation mainly helps an animal get food and protect it from harsh weather. Animals adapted themselves in the following ways. Number 1 for habitat, number 2 for food habit, number 3 for protecting themselves, number 4 for surviving extreme heat and cold, number 5 spatial adaptation such as camouflage, migration and hibernation. Animals can be divided into different groups as per their habitat. Animals like lion, bear, camels and goats that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Some places like desert are very hot while some places are very cold. Adaptation of animals for surviving extreme heat. Desert are areas on land that are very hot during day and very cold at night. There is very little food and water because of less rainfall and high temperature. Camels live in desert and it has several adaptations that enable them to live in deserts. They have large padded feet that help them in walking on soft sand. Long legs keep the body away from warm sand. Their toes are joined together to prevent sinking into the sand. Long eyelashes protect eyes from strong sandy winds. Nostrils can be closed and open at will during a sandstorm. They can store excess amount of food in form of fat in their hump. They can live without water for many days. Their thick skin and less hair on their body helps to prevent water loss from their body. When they get water, they can drink plenty of water to recover the water loss from their body. Adaptation in animals living in open grassland. Animals like deer, lions, tiger are adapted to living in open spaces. Their strong legs help them to cover long distances in search of food and water. Snakes do not have legs. They have scales in their body that help them to crawl. These animals have well-developed digestive system as per their eating habits. Tigers and leopards have stripes on their body that help them in camouflage. Their keen sense of smell, sharp eyesight, sharp teeth, strong legs, claws help them to prey on other animals. Adaptation in animals living in cold region. The polar region of the earth are extremely cold. They remain covered with ice throughout the year. Few plants grow in this region and food become very scarce in winter. Polar bear and penguin lives in such extreme conditions. Animals living in cold region have fur on their bodies to protect them from cold. The body of a polar bear is covered with a thick layer of hollow hair that trap air near the body. There is also a thick layer of fat that is called blubber below its skin. Both these features keep the bear warm even when the temperature goes below -30 degrees Celsius in winters. The soles of bear's feet also have good amount of hair which enable it to walk on the cold slippery ice. Seals are the polar bear's main source of food. They have developed a habit which helps them to live with less amount of food. Polar bear sleeps 7 to 8 hours every day to save its energy, and in winters it sleeps for nearly 18 to 20 hours. The polar bear is a good swimmer. When ice melts in summer, they swim for long distance to find seals on floating ice. Adaptation in emperor penguins. Emperor penguins live in the Antarctic region which remains covered with ice all the time. Penguins live there comfortably because of the thick layer of feather and layer of fat below the skin. The flipper-like wings, webbed feet and the shape of their body make them good swimmer and help them to catch fish to eat. Adaptation of animals living in mountains. Mountains region are very cold place and have less air. Animals lives in mountains have a thick layer of hair and they also have more red blood cells than other animals. This helps them to obtain enough oxygen even for less air. Yaks, snow leopard and llamas, mountain goats live in mountains. Adaptation in aquatic animals. Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Crabs, turtle, ducks, fishes, whale and dolphins are some aquatic animals. Most aquatic animals breathe through gills. Whale and dolphin are exceptions. They breathe through lungs. They come up to the surface of the water for breathing. Most aquatic animals have fins or limbs to help them to swim. Streamlined bodies in fish help them move easily in water. Fish have scaly skin. The scales on their skin are waterproof. Aquatic birds like duck and geese have webbed feet which help them to push water back while swimming. Adaptation in amphibians. Animals that can live both on land and in water are called amphibians. Frogs, toads and newts are some amphibians. Amphibians have limbs to swim in water and some have webbed feet and tails to help them in swimming. On land they breathe through the lungs and in water they breathe through their moist skin. Adaptation in aerial animals. Animals that can fly are called aerial animals. Birds, some insects and bats are example of aerial animals. Their body is very light as it consists of hollow bones. Body of aerial animals is narrow in front and at back and broad in the middle. This streamlined body helps them fly easily. If you find this video useful and interesting, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.